this man right here, Joel Murray, one of the famous Murray brothers, Madman, Monsters University. He's a jack of all trades and also a big-time Cubs fan. Grew up in the North Shore.
Yeah, a huge Cub fan. I've been coming out here since I was in the St. Joe's Choir, and they gave us like the worst seats up there, which we haven't had.
Is there a bad seat here?
There's not. And, that one is just a little bit better than that rooftop, but it's still absolutely fantastic.
Absolutely. And taking a look at how things have changed over the years, not just with the outside and inside of Wrigley Field, but your fandom. How different is it from when you were a kid seeing games to right now, sitting on the field?
Well, it used to be, you would say things like, well, there's every possibility that they could have the opposite second half as the first half that they had back in the day when they had a horrible start.
Yeah.
And you say it could flip, the cards could go, but this has been a very encouraging year. And, God forbid all these pitchers get well right now. And maybe find one in a grab bag somewhere. I think we could be looking really good.
Go ahead.
Well, I mean, we got to do something about Milwaukee in general. We got to,
He knows his ball.
A boat crash or something like that, wouldn't be a bad thing. Some tainted brats or something that would take them out.
Yeah.
Well, the way things are today, just give them some lettuce and
That's
you don't know.
There you go.
You saw Shota off the top. You follow this team. You had like a fun reaction to him. Just what do you think of these guys, the group?
Shota's, he's just fun to watch. He's always got a smile on his face. I just always hope they're not onto him yet. I don't think they're onto him yet. I think he's still framing it. He's still, he's still dealing, and I think he keeps that up. Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
How about the offense? Guys like Pete Crow-Armstrong, Alex Bregman.
Somebody said the other day, the Cubs have had a really good case of the runs of late, and I think that's inappropriate anywhere. But they are smacking the ball. PCA's killing it, and our position players are hitting the ball hard. I don't know, exit velocity on a ground ball to center, but they really seem to be getting on it and knowing what they're doing. And gosh darn fun to watch. I was surprised they lost that one to the St. Louis the other day.
Yeah.
I thought we had that.
Pittsburgh Pirates as well.
Yeah.
A few just slipped away. And when they were on that downslope, they had IBS, irritable baseball syndrome, apparently. But as you being an unbelievable Cubs fan, what's your most vivid memory coming here, 1060 West Addison?
Well, my dad died in 1967, and my mom had to go to work about 1969, and my sister Laura had to babysit for me every day. And we either went to the Wilmette Beach or we came here, and for $5 you could get 2 bleacher seats and take the L back and forth. And back then you could bring your own thermos and your own sandwiches and things like that. But we would sit out there in left field, and I never had a worse sunburn or a better suntan my entire life. But Billy Williams Day, I think, was probably the highlight of that season. Okay. And we also used to go out and meet them at the airport back in the day.
Really?
And my sister and I both had a ball that we had signed by everybody. But you could go to them as they were unloading from the airplane and get them to sign your ball, which was insane. You can't even,
And the parking lot, everyone used to wait by the parking lot to get the signatures.
No.
So 2016 then, how exciting was that for you? Your family too, but just, what it meant.
It was so good. I had seats 3 days in a row there. My oldest son, my second oldest son, and my wife. And thankfully, my wife got the win, or it would have been over. And my brother Bill said, well, I've got a ticket for you in Cleveland. And I had been doing a show called Shrink here in town. And my wife said, no, you haven't been home in a month. You're coming home. So I didn't get to go to Cleveland, and the next day you see Bill with this woman that he has given the ticket to that, are you really a Cubs fan? A Cubs fan? And he gave her my ticket, and I was furious. And then, the final outs, Eddie Vedder and Bonnie Hunt and my brother Bill and all these people are right behind home plate. And I'm like,
was it the Game 7 ticket?
No, this was 6 was that ticket.
Okay.
But I'm already in Los Angeles now. And so Game 7, I ended up on the carpet, on the floor, because I physically was exhausted by the 9th inning. But it happened. It finally happened.
Absolutely.
And,
At least, did you hear that? That sounded like him doing an impression of his brother Bill when he was talking about handing over that. Is that what that was?
That's what that is. That comes out inadvertently.
Okay, nice.
When you're the youngest of 9, you can do pretty good imitations of your brothers.
Mm-hmm. I bet.
Well, when it comes to the biggest Cubs fan in the family, is that you? Is that Bill? Is that Brian? Which one of the Murrays is the biggest fan?
Well, I think right now Andy probably weighs the most, if you're going to go with that. But Bill's kind of known as
You're going by
the
proportions.
big fan, but yeah, who would displace the most amount of water in a beaker? I would guess Andy, but yeah, Billy's a big fan. We all are. My brother Brian, the first game of the World Series here, broke his leg, went to the hospital, and came back.
I like that. He's a gamer.
What?
He's a
I like
gamer, yeah. So he's a pretty big fan, too. And my sister Laura's a huge fan. But, I mean, we used to watch it every day after school, and then you had Dick Van Dyke Show and Hogan's Heroes, and, it was... WGN was your life.
Absolutely.
Could you go to games together? Were there many games the whole family could go to?
No, there weren't a
just
lot of
split up.
extra tickets for families of 9.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Hey, you got 11 extras, don't you?
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Just looking for 11.
No.
I was always waiting for Rob Petrie to trip over that hassock back in the day. But Laura would always move it. If you watch WGN and watch the Cubs and Dick Van Dyke, just like Joel Murray, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Joel,
Yep.
thanks for the time. Exactly. Good stuff right here. And